Welcome to A Day in Miami. I am your host, Anabel, live from the studios of Miami's Community News. Today, we have a special guest, Carolina Ramirez. She is a nurse practitioner and founder of ReJuvv Eye Aesthetics and Wellness. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited to be here today.
Good. Okay, so today's show is sponsored by Heyday Marketing, a premier marketing, advertising, and a public relations agency based right here in Miami, Florida. For information on digital marketing or public relations campaigns, please look at the website on the scroll below for your free proposal. Okay, Carolina, let's get started. Let's get to know, Carolina, what fueled your passion, not only to be a nurse practitioner, but to open up your own spa?
So this has been a long time coming. I was born and raised in Venezuela, in Caracas. So I grew up around beauty all the time with the beauty pageants. Venezuela is very good about that. And then when I moved to the United States around 12 years old, I always knew I wanted to do medicine. There was no other career for me but medicine. So I began my career as a nurse. After working 10 years bedside as a nurse, I realized I kept on looking at people's skin and talking to them about their skincare, even though they came to the emergency room worrying about something else. So I just always had that passion. And after working so long down bedside, I decided, let me bridge these two passions together and let me try to bring into the patients that come in to see me my true love, which is beauty and making them feel better about themselves.
That is so amazing. And before we started the show, we talked about the beauty pageants, and I asked you if you were a competitor because you're gorgeous yourself.
Thank you.
So at what age did you decide, like you said since you were little, that you knew that you wanted to get into this beautification field?
Correct. So, I mean, honestly, it was when I was working bedside as a nurse. So aesthetics was something that now is when it's really picking up and we're really learning about it and it's becoming more popular. Before, people weren't using creams. There was no such thing as Botox, you know. So it's now something that is actually picking up. So once I saw the field, I studied about it a lot. I did a lot of research and I decided, you know what, this is something I want to get into. I want to make people feel better about themselves without really having to change the way they look.
I love that.
Which is the biggest misconception we have in the aesthetics field.
I agree because I'm all about natural beauty, but if you can just make me a little bit prettier.
Just minor tweaking enhancements that nobody has to know about.
Nobody has to know about.
Exactly.
And I'm very open about it. So
Exactly.
So what are some of your most popular treatments?
So at ReJuvv Aesthetics, we offer a wide variety of treatments. We offer over 20 different treatments. They're all pretty much custom tailored to the patient's beauty needs and goals as well. So some of the most popular treatments at the moment will be Botox. With summer approaching, everybody wants to make sure that they look wrinkle-free for their pictures or for the holidays. Dermal fillers are huge. Lips as well. Like patients want their lips to be hydrated, so we do a lot of lip fillers. And lastly, weight loss. Huge right now. Everybody wants to be summer ready, bikini ready. So at ReJuvv Aesthetics, we pretty much custom tailor the weight loss program to the patient. We follow them throughout a 12-week program where they come in weekly. We do measurements. We weigh them. We see how they're tolerating the medications. And we also give them with that a customized personal training program, because this is not something that is just going to be 12 weeks. My goal is for the patients to continue their healthy lifestyle, continue eating right, continue exercising, because in the end, this is going to make them be healthier. When you lose weight, your blood pressure goes down, your diabetes drops, your cholesterol drops. I've had patients that have lost 30 pounds in the weight loss program, and now they don't have to take medications for cholesterol, for diabetes. So that's kind of what I'm really passionate about, because they're going to be feeling good from the inside to the outside. They're going to have more energy, and it's just going to make them feel well overall.
I fully agree with everything. And we have your website that we can pull up and look at some of the different visuals here of some of the treatments that you do offer. As you mentioned, Botox in one of them, fillers.
Correct.
And so anybody can you give them the web address so they can go on and check it out for themselves?
Yes. So the website, you could access our website through two different areas. So the website is ReJuvv, spelled ReJuvv.me. That's our website. And there you will see all of our services, our pricing as well, and you will be able to get in contact with us via email or via phone call.
Awesome.
And the other other one will be through our Instagram, is at ReJuvv.aesthetics.
Excellent. I do see some very cool pictures up there. I'm not quite sure what the lady is. What did she get done?
For the first lady, we did a combination of PDO threads to kind of lift her mid-face.
Okay.
So the threads are something that it dissolves, and once they dissolve, they create collagen, so they help with skin tightening.
Interesting.
So we did that to lift her a little bit, and then as well, we added some cheek filler just to kind of pick her up and get her like a little refreshed look.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it. So I was recently at your spa. I'm guessing now, has it been a few weeks, right?
Yeah, it's almost been a month, I think.
Yes, I know, that's crazy. So we have a video that the director is going to cue now.
No surprise, I am
as
not
I was telling
in my
you,
early 20s.
I've been
Yes, I am
to
40
so
years
many. I
old.
started
I get
Botox
asked
maybe like
frequently,
3 years ago, because that's when I started competing. And we talked really, really deep about this because my body and my weight fluctuates a lot, so I lose a lot of collagen easily.
Correct.
So I've traveled, as I mentioned, all the way to Jupiter, okay, Florida,
That's crazy.
for Botox.
Long drive.
Because you go far for good Botox. How do you call it? Aesthetic injectors?
Yes. Well, now you have me in Miami, so
That's
no
right.
driving far.
That's it. So ever since I went to you, I'm like, oh, okay. Not only do you know what you're doing, you're a nurse practitioner, so I trust you.
Thank you.
You know? And so, I mean, I feel amazing. And you can just tell in the different videos that I've done ever since I got Botox. I'm like, oh, okay. I love it again.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because one of the misconceptions we have is that Botox is going to make you look frozen, or it's not going to make you look like yourself. And like everything in life, when it's done by the correct injector, by somebody that's knowledgeable about the anatomy, the muscle movements, what each muscle does, and what your goals are, then it's different, you know? Because Botox, I don't inject every single patient the same. Every patient is different. Some patients may have an eyebrow that's a little bit higher than the other. So pretty much it's just getting to know the patients, getting to know what they want, because some patients want to be completely frozen, and that is completely fine.
Correct.
But it's just pretty much the consultation, and that's why the consultation is so essential, because you get to know what each patient wants and make sure that they're getting what they paid for, right?
Exactly. And that's something that we spoke about, because you asked me, how frozen do you want to be?
Yeah, I did.
So you were more gentle on me, because I'm like, freeze me. And you're like, and I loved that you really put your expertise into play, and you helped me understand, no, I don't want to look frozen on camera.
Correct, yeah. You need to have some movement.
Yeah, you need to have facial expressions,
Correct.
right? So then we talked about other treatments that I'm considering still. I am scared of needles, so.
Don't worry, we'll numb you, so you'll be fine.
I love it. Okay, so now, as I mentioned, so some other misconceptions about Botox that you can tell the audience.
So pretty much about Botox, another one is that Botox is only for wrinkles. And this is completely untrue. Nowadays, Botox is being used for different areas. For example, patients that have TMJ, meaning that they grind their teeth at night, you could do it in their masseter muscle. This is going to help relieve the pressure that they have from headaches from the grinding of the teeth. Or some patients just have like enlarged masseter. We could put some Botox into that area, and that's going to help define the face a little bit more, and it's going to pretty much slim down the face. Botox could also be used as well for the platysmal bands, which are your neck bands. These are muscles that tend to pull your neck down, and it creates the jowls. So by relaxing this muscle, it's going to help kind of tuck your neck back a little bit and make it look more relaxed.
Wow.
And then lastly, now with summer coming around, sweating, Miami is hot.
Yes.
So you could use Botox also for your axillas or the palm of your hands if you have like something called hyperhidrosis, meaning that you sweat excessively, you feel uncomfortable, you know, especially in Miami, you're going to be hot, you smell. So adding a little bit Botox to the axillas or the palm of the hands will solve that problem as well.
That's impressive.
Botox could be used for many different areas as well.
Many that we did not know. I didn't know.
That's why I'm here.
I love it. And you recently had a really young, pretty model at your spa, and she did a fat loss treatment. And I was wondering why, because she looked perfect, but sometimes, you know, it just really depends on why we're struggling with extra pieces of fat. So we're going to cue that video, and if you could explain to the audience exactly what she did.
Perfect, yeah.
Hi guys, so I'm here with this
Gabby is a
beauty.
beautiful
She came
girl I'm
into
very familiar with. So she is somebody that exercises daily. She eats right, exercises exercises, but she has a little area in the lower abdomen of stubborn fat that she has not been able to get rid of. So she came into the spa. We did something called liquid lipo, which is composed of injections called PCDC, which when injected into areas of stubborn fat is going to help destroy the fat cells permanently.
Wow.
So like anything, it's something that's going to require a couple of treatments. Usually we recommend a series of 3 to 4 treatments. But once again, once the swelling is down, that fat cells are going to be destroyed and you're not going to have fat in that area anymore.
That's amazing. And can you do it in other parts of your body?
Correct. So most of the common parts that we have, for example, men, you tend to use that a lot for the love handle areas.
Right.
Also, women use it for the bra area, the little fat that we get by the bra.
Yes.
Which we all hate.
Yes.
So very good for that. Or the double chin. When we tend to get a little bit fat here, it's very hard to get rid of that fat. Even though you're exercising, there's no really exercise for this area, for your submental area. So we could do the liquid lipo injections there. But I've done it everywhere, in the arms, legs, inner thighs. You could use it pretty much anywhere.
What about your outer hip area?
You can as well.
So, okay, because the Latina, we carry our weight in our lower parts of our body. And my hips is like, especially when I compete, that's like the last piece of fat that goes away. So I'll usually do something, maybe like a roller to break up the fascia.
Correct.
Or, I don't know, sauna, steam room, anything to kind of burn that extra fat. But if I can do that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you could definitely do
Make
that.
my life easier.
No more rolling.
No more rolling. One and done.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. So you offer free consultations?
Absolutely. So the main reason we offer free consultations at our med spa is because we want to have the patient feel comfortable when they come in. I'm not somebody that's going to shove a couple of services down their throat and say, you need to spend all this money. I need to get to know the patient. I need to know what are their goals, what are they trying to accomplish. Also, what's the timeline? I treat a lot of brides, so I need to know when are they going to get married, when is the big event that they're having. So that's why the consultations are so essential. It's not about the money for me. It's more about making the patient feel beautiful in a natural way, feel comfortable in their own skin. Because in the end, if you feel good, you take care of yourself, you're going to give better care to your kids, to your husband. You're going to be more successful at work. So all those things go kind of hand in hand.
I love that you say that. That is like such a woman empowering quote right there.
Thank you.
Because if you don't feel good or help yourself, you can't do that for others.
Correct.
And you're not being selfish by doing this.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I feel like women, especially moms, I'm not a mom, but I see it with all my friends. You end up doing everything and then you fill everybody's cup and your cup is empty at the end of the day. So if you have zero energy and you don't feel good, you're tired, you're fatigued, you're not going to be able to give the same care to your patients, to your family, to your husband. So it's not about just, oh, I want to look good because I'm being, I just care about the way I look. It's not about that. It's just about you looking good in your own skin and feeling comfortable in the way that you look.
Correct. And you said something that was very powerful early on as well. You said, yes, you help others like, look their best, but they got to do their part too.
Absolutely.
So just because you get injections for fat loss or whatever the case may be, doesn't mean you should go eat 500 pastelitos at night, or drink beer. And you have to still take care of your body,
Of course.
work out, eat right. All of that plays a role into everything. So
absolutely, our skin is our biggest organ in our body, and our skin is a reflection on what we eat, how much water we intake, whether we use moisturizers or not, whether we smoke. So, like I tell people, it's not just getting Botox or fillers; it's everything that comes with it, right? Because those celebrities don't look like that from using olive oil alone. It's a lie, people. It's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. If it was like that, trust me, everybody looks like that. But it's just kind of like a combination therapy, right? You need to take care of your body. Your body is, you only get one body. So you need to take care of what you have. This is your home.
That's right.
And then also treating your skin, moisturizer, sunscreen, so important here in Miami. I have a lot of patients that have hyperpigmentation on the skin and just because of not wearing sunscreen. So again, it's things that we want want to start our early on in the years of our lives, in our 30s, we need to start using retinol because it's not only about Botox and fillers. We still need to do our homework at home by taking care of our skin.
Right. I should start using retinol. You know, my dermatologist prescribed it a few times, and I still haven't done it. So you can help me on that.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, cool. Give me some recommendations and stuff like that.
Definitely will.
Great. So again, let's give your website, and they can go log on and schedule a free consultation with you.
Definitely. So our website, again, is ReJuvv.me, or you could give us a call to 786-899-0120. Or lastly, we are also in social media and TikTok at ReJuvv.aesthetics.
You have TikTok.
Yes, I do. I'm not dancing yet, but I'm trying to make it more educational.
I love it. If I would have known before, we would have popped up your TikTok.
Oh, good thing I didn't know.
Well, thank you so much for watching. This is A Day in Miami, live from Miami's Community News. This is Carolina Ramirez, nurse practitioner for ReJuvv Aesthetics and Wellness. Thank you so much.
Thank you.